Hello everyone, welcome to the course on genetics. In this video we will learn about sex influenced genes and example we will see, that is baldness in human. So this is somewhat different concept of sex linked inheritance. In previous videos we already discussed about X linked and Y linked inheritance, and now we will start with sex influenced genes. So what are the sex influenced genes? We will understand first. Sometimes dominance of a gene is prejudiced or influenced by the sex of the person in which they are present. So sometimes dominance of a gene, it is influenced by the sex of the person, means a gene which is dominant in male, it will be recessive in female. So the dominance of a gene, it is influenced and prejudiced by the sex of the person in which they are present. So this type of genes are known as sex influenced genes. So these genes are sex influenced genes. It means that male and female may have the similar type of particular trait, but they give different phenotypic expression, because its expression, it depends upon the androgens and estrogens, and that is controlled by a single gene that is dominant in males but recessive in females. So here we have to understand the concept that if male as well as female, or a man or woman, it contains similar type of trait or similar type of genes for a particular trait, but they give different phenotypic expression. Why? Because the activity of that particular gene, it is totally depend upon the hormones present in a man and hormones present in the woman. Sometimes if that gene it is present in male, it get linked with, or activity of that gene, it is linked and controlled by the hormone like androgen which is present in males. So if it is linked with androgen or controlled by androgen, it will show different types of phenotypic effect. If similar type of gene, if it is controlled by estrogen, then it get different result in females, because androgen is present in males and estrogen is present in females, and this particular gene, it is linked, or the phenotypic expression of this gene, it is depend upon the androgen and estrogen, and it is controlled by a single gene that is dominant in males but recessive in females. So that gene is dominant in males and recessive in females. A male will show the trait if it has one recessive allele, but a female can show that same trait only when it contains two recessive alleles. So for the phenotypic expression of that trait in males, only one allele is sufficient, but in females such type of expression can be seen only if that woman contain two alleles or two recessive alleles in her. Now see example we will see of such type of sex influenced gene. It is the gene for baldness in human. Men who inherit the gene from either parent lose hair with their age, whereas women do so only if they inherit it from both parents and are thus homozygous. So it is very simple concept. Man or a son who is receiving such type of allele or such type of gene either from mother or from the father or from only one parent, he will be definitely inherit that trait, or and he will become bald, because one gene is sufficient for baldness in males, but female, she will be bald when she get such type of trait from both of the parent, that is she get from mother also and from the father also, then and then only she can show the symptoms of the baldness. So such type of gene should be present in homozygous form in females, but in males heterozygote form also show the symptoms of baldness. So there are many reasons of baldness, we may call them as external reasons. For example, any disease, any radiation, thyroid defects, air pollution, and other some ailments will cause the baldness. But there, this is the another type of baldness. In some families baldness is found to be inherited trait, means it has been passed from parents to their children, so it will pass from the generation to generation. So this is baldness is present in their genes, or it may get inherited. See here, you can see the example of baldness here. This is bald person, only few hairs are remained here. Now see, in inherited type of baldness, the hair gradually becomes thin on head top, and it will leave ultimately a fringe of hair low on the head, and commonly known as pattern baldness. So this is pattern baldness. In here you can see on the head you can see very less number of hairs, or no hairs can be seen here, but it has leave only a fringe of hairs at the sides or on the lower sides of the head, but on the top head we can see there are no hairs remain, and the person become bald. So the gene responsible for baldness, suppose this is gene B, is found to be dominant in males, so that gene is dominant in males and recessive in females. Here you will see how different types of male and female receive such type of trait from their parents. In heterozygous condition, it expresses itself only in the presence of male hormone, that is androgen, in male sex. When this type of gene, that is B gene, when it is present in heterozygote state, then it will be only expressed in males, because it can expressed in the presence of androgen hormone, which is present in males. Here you can see these are some genotypes and these are phenotypes. So genotypes are three types: capital B, capital B, capital B, small b. This is homozygous dominant, this is heterozygous, and this is homozygous recessive. Now when such type of genes or genotype if present in males, the result will be different, and if such type of genotype present in females, the result will be different. So see here, if capital B, that is homozygous dominant gene for baldness, if present in males, they will become bald. Similarly, if homozygous dominant genes also present in females, then she also will be bald. But possibility of this, it is very less, because very rarely both parents will contains this type of dominant genes. Always females have this recessive gene, very rarely they contains the capital B gene. And if a female or if a daughter receives both dominant genes from both parents, then she will be bald. Here you can see the male, if it receives both capital B from both parents, then he will be bald. But this is the another case. Heterozygous gene B is present, that is one it is capital B and another is small b. In this case also male will become bald, because we have seen that if only one gene is there, that is dominant gene is present in male, it is sufficient to express the trait in males, but it cannot, if such type of genotype are present in females, it will never becomes bald and it will become non-bald. But man with such type of homozygous dominant and heterozygous trait, they are having the trait. If genotype will be small b means there is no any dominant gene for baldness present, then neither male nor female will produce such type of trait. So this is the results of different types of genotypes in males and females. So in this video we have discussed about the sex influenced genes and we have took example of baldness in human. So which are the sex influenced genes? These are the genes which will be present same in males as well as females, but according to sex, that is if they are present in male they will show different phenotypic expression, and same genes if they are present in females they will show different phenotypic expression. So this is due to sex, this is called as the concept of sex influenced genes. So we have already discussed the example of baldness in human. These are some references. Thanks for your attention.